Hello everybody, my name is Aaron and today I'm going to be doing my Robin Williams DVD collection. Now if you know a little bit something about me, you will know that Robin Williams is one of my favourite actors of all time. He was really a part of my childhood growing up, and when I heard the devastating news of when he passed away, it was really a sad moment in my life, because I've heard a lot of celebrity deaths throughout my years and I've been sad about them, of course, but this one really hit me hard. Now, I've never cried over a celebrity death before, but I've cried over Robin Williams. And he was just a visionary in his own right. Every film he made, you could tell he put effort into it. And that's why he was so amazing. And not one person on this earth comes close to his brilliance. So this is dedicated to you, Robin. So just to start off, I have not watched all of his films, but I have most of his films. The only one I haven't got is Moscow on the Hudson, but I really want to get the Mork and Mindy collection. That looks amazing. There's a few others in there, but I'm just going to show you the ones I have today. Starting off, we have A Merry Christmas Miracle. Now this was a film, this is one of his recent films. This came out after he died, but you know, it's not one of my favourites. It was actually supposed to be called Merry Friggin' Christmas, but I don't know why they changed the name. Anyway, it's not one of my favourites though. Man of the Year, I have not watched this yet, but I'm meaning to. It looks quite funny actually. Old Dogs. I've seen a bit of this film, and it wasn't that bad actually, quite good. Bicentennial Man. This film made me cry. It was sad. The end bit was sad. I watched it as a child, then I watched it growing up. I liked it a lot. Robin Williams is a robot. You wouldn't think it, but it works. Toys. Another film I watched as a kid, but I don't really remember because I haven't watched it recently, but I need to start watching it. All I remember is Joan Cusack putting pills in a sandwich. Something along those lines. That's the only thing I remember. Angriest Man in Brooklyn. This film, I really didn't like. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people who say like every single one of his films was genius and brilliant and amazing, because it wasn't. But you could tell that he put effort into this film. You wouldn't be respecting him if he pretended that every single one of his films were amazing, because not all of them were, but all of them had effort in him. He wasn't one of those actors who did it for the paycheck. He actually put effort into all of his films, and that's what I really respected about him. And this one, he did definitely put effort into it. It's just, you know, I didn't really like it because it made Robin Williams angry, and that's not what he was in life. He wasn't an angry person. He did have a dark side to him, which we all know, but he wasn't an angry person at all. So I wouldn't really recommend this film. Night at the Museum 2. I freaking love Night at the Museum 1 and 2. And I love the third one, but I haven't got that on DVD yet. I need to get it though. Robin Williams is the highlight of this film. He really is. He's just so funny, and he brings like a certain magic to it. License to Wed. This was an okay film. You know, it was quite forgettable, but when you remember it, it was funny. Like that, it did have some funny bits. Good Will Hunting. I can't believe it, but I have not seen this film yet. I could kick myself every day for not seeing it, because this won an Oscar and has Robin Williams in. That upsets me. So I'm going to try my best to watch it. By the way, I have not seen some of his films because the day after he died, I went straight to HMV CEX Entertainment to get all of his DVDs, and you know, most of them actually sold out pretty quick, but I got like some of them, and I got some of them online. Flubber. This is another one of my childhood films. I recently watched it. It's actually quite like emotional, but if you have not seen this film, I would definitely watch it. It's just a silly little film, but it's so good. Dead Poet Society. Another one I haven't seen, but I have seen the bit where they go, "Oh Captain, my Captain." When I saw that bit, it actually brought like a tear to my eye, because I was just like, I gotta watch this immediately. But I didn't. I've been very busy with college work and that, so I'm going to try and watch as many as I can. The reason I don't watch them is because they make me so sad, because I know he won't be making any more. There is another one, a Robin Williams film set to come out this year, I think, maybe next year, with Simon Pegg, and he plays a dog. I am really excited for that film because it looks so funny. Next is Popeye. Oh, Robin Williams is good in it. It's just Shelley Duvall. I swear to God, I was this close to turning it off because of that woman. The songs she sings is horrible and so annoying. And actually, this film creeped me out a bit. I don't know why. It was just weird. Like, it was just, if you watch this while you were high, things will go bad. You go on a major trip. I haven't seen Patch Adams yet because I heard a lot of people say it was bad. I don't know how that can be. Well, I think the person that this was based on, he didn't like it. Jack. I did see this as a kid, but I don't remember it. But I do remember some elements of it. And what I do remember, it was quite good, and I'm going to rewatch this again when I have the time. I'm going to make time. If it's for Robin, I'm going to make time. The Birdcage. This was absolutely hilarious with Nathan Lane and Robin Williams. Two very, very amazingly funny actors and talented actors. Oh my God, there's a scratch in the DVD. But it was really, really good. If you haven't watched this, I would definitely recommend it. World's Greatest Dad. Another that I haven't seen, Jumanji. A great film. Very action-packed. If you're scared of spiders or big mosquitoes, I wouldn't watch this. Or rhinoceroses. Or game boards. Good Morning Vietnam. An absolutely incredible film. He was amazing in this role. If you haven't watched this, please do yourself a favour and watch this film. Aladdin. You know, you can't really say anything else about Aladdin. Then Robin sold the show. He played the genie in it, obviously. You obviously know that. And most of the things he said, it was just non-scripted. And the things he did say were memorable. I mean, so funny. R.V. I don't know how many times I watched this film. I've probably watched this. This is not an exaggeration, about 50 times. I don't know why, but I just watched this on a continuous loop for about a month, I think. I don't know why. It was just, probably because it was just such a funny film. And Robin Williams was in it. And, it was just, if you haven't seen this film, I really would. It's a great family film. And it's quite a feel-good film as well. Speaking of feel-good films, Hook. I watched this as a kid. And, you know, obviously I loved it. It was great. Really amazing film. Then I watched it not that long ago. I think I watched it before Christmas, and by the end of it I was in tears. It was just so emotional, such a great film. Everyone in it, everyone who took part in this film really knew what they were doing and took time to let everything come together for one brilliant film, which will be remembered hopefully forever. And last but not least, Mrs. Doubtfire. The film that makes me cry with laughter every time I watch it, and a really emotional film as well. But if you have not seen this film, please do yourself a favour and get it. It is so funny, and my favourite scene in it has to be when he was cooking and his prosthetic boobs catch on fire. And then he got the dip hands. And he was like, whooped it up. The first time I seen that, my stomach was killing me. I was laughing that hard. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. This video was dedicated purely on Robin Williams and how amazing he was and what a genius he was and how well he did his craft and the honour that he brought to us with his films and with his creativity. Thank you, Robin, for giving me my childhood and for giving me laughter and joy to the world. You will be missed.